Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today to learn more about how to save on Sage 100 Business Care. My name is Jody Patterson, and I will be presenting today. I've been with Oasis for 5 years now as Client Care Manager. We've probably talked to each other at some point or another, or maybe met at a Sage 100 user group meeting here in Louisville or down in Nashville. Speaking of, we have just set the date for our Louisville meeting this year. It's going to be June 27th, and I hope to see everybody there. Also joining me today is our new Client Success Manager, Janae Fusco. Janae comes to us with over a decade of experience in account management. Although she has only been with Oasis for 5 weeks, she has hit the ground running, and we're really looking forward to getting her up to speed. Welcome, Janae. Say hello.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm looking forward to working with everyone in the near future. So, Jody, I'll turn it back to you.
Thanks, Janae. So before we get started, let's review some brief housekeeping. Your phones are going to be muted for the duration of the webinar, but that doesn't mean we don't want to hear from you. This presentation is for you, so please enter all of your questions in the question box of the GoToWebinar panel, and we will address them at the end. If we run out of time and do not have enough opportunity to get to all of the questions, we will follow up with you individually offline. Also, we are recording today's presentation and we'll send this to you following the webinar. Excuse me. Here is our agenda for today. We are going to cover what is Sage 100 Cloud, the benefits of cloud connectivity, perpetual versus subscription licensing, and most importantly, how to save on Sage 100 Cloud, and then we're going to go into the Q&A. So let's get started. In looking at the landscape of accounting and ERP solutions today, it's easy to think that there are only two options, on-premise and cloud. And there's a lot of hype about the cloud that contributes to the idea that on-premise is old technology or that cloud is somehow modern and superior. However, we know this isn't always the case. There isn't one best approach for every business. There is only the right fit for your business. And for many businesses, the right fit is a hybrid solution that combines the stability and full feature set of an on-premise ERP with access to a wide range of cloud-connected applications. This is Sage 100 Cloud. We know the name Sage 100 Cloud may be confusing for some. I like to think of it as Sage 100 plus Cloud. You keep everything you know and love about Sage 100, plus have access to a multitude of cloud-connected solutions. Sage 100 Cloud is feature-rich. It has been in continuous development for over 30 years. Depending on how long you've been using the solution, you may have called it Mass 90, Mass 200, Sage 100, Sage ERP, Sage 100C, or now Sage 100 Cloud. It's highly customizable. Sage 100 Cloud has an open code base, so you can easily configure settings or heavily customize your system. This is not always easy to do with cloud solutions. And lastly, change management. Change is hard. With Sage 100 Cloud, you benefit from rapid innovation of cloud-connected applications, but still choose when to upgrade your core system on your own schedule. Here we list some of the more popular connected applications available with Sage 100 Cloud. Many of these are included free as part of the subscription. I'll touch on the first 3 of these today, but if something especially piques your interest, please contact me offline for more information. Remember, it all starts with Sage 100 Cloud. So Sage Budgeting and Planning. This cloud-connected application helps automate and shorten the budgeting and planning cycles, allowing companies to make quicker and more informed business decisions. The planning process becomes more efficient and allows collaboration across all lines of your business and directly ties budgeting activities to actual results. Here's one everyone can love. Sage Contact is a Microsoft Office 365 Outlook integration for Sage 100 Cloud. With Sage Contact, business owners, sales reps, or even customer service departments can easily access key customer information directly from within Outlook. Users can click through payment and invoice histories, review recent customer communications, and share notes with other Sage Contact users. Sage Contact can be used by everyone in the business without adding user or product licenses. Also, Sage is rapidly adding new features to Sage Contact. Later this year, we expect to see vendor details and workflow enhancements, which will make Sage Contact an even more valuable tool. Sage Inventory Advisor Basics. Carrying excess inventory is expensive. So is lost revenue when you don't have an item in stock to sell. Sage Inventory Advisor Basics is a cloud-connected application that extends the capabilities of Sage 100 Cloud Inventory Module. With Sage Inventory Advisor, you can forecast stock demands using sales data, easily determine what to order and how much, know when to expedite orders to prevent stockouts, and even get recommendations of what inventory items to reduce. Let's take a look at the feature set of past and future releases of Sage 100 and Sage 100 Cloud. This graphic is a lot to take in, I recognize that, but to make it easier to decipher, remember, think Sage 100 plus Cloud. Everything across the top are new key features in Sage 100 with each version. With Sage 100 Cloud, you get all those features plus the enhancements and solutions listed across the bottom. Also, take a note and see the little blue gift symbols next to the right of many of the features. These are included with Sage 100 Cloud at no additional charge. If you are using Sage 100 version 2016 or higher, you have immediate access to these additional features simply by migrating to a Sage 100 Cloud subscription. To point out a few of the favorite enhancements through the years, version 2016 offers Sage Inventory Advisor Basics, along with a modernized launcher and user interface. 2017 brought us Sage AP automation and multi-bin warehousing. And lots of new features are available in 2018. One of my favorites is mobile sales. This mobile sales app runs on iOS and Android devices and helps your field reps create a better purchasing experience for your customers. From a mobile phone or tablet, you can view and edit customer info, catalog items, create quotes and orders, capture customer signatures, and even email the orders and confirmations. We already touched on budgeting and planning in Sage Contacts, which are also available in version 2018. Coming in 2019, we have automated bank feeds, expense management, and invoicing with click-to-pay. Version 2019 is planned for release later this month, so we will have more information on all of these soon. So when we talk with customers about Sage 100 Cloud, one of the biggest questions is, where is my data? Your applications are in the cloud, but your data isn't. Sage 100 Cloud leverages connected applications in the cloud, but none of these applications store any data. They use a communication protocol to access and update right from Sage 100 Cloud. This can be an important differentiator for businesses with concerns about data security. Speaking of security, all connected applications must pass Sage's security audit prior to launch. Also, connected apps and services follow the security that you set up in Sage 100 Cloud. Again, your data is safely stored on the server of your choice. No data is in the cloud. As a hybrid solution, Sage 100 Cloud is installed on a server of your choice. You always have access to and control over your data. Even if you cancel the subscription, you can simply leave Sage 100 Cloud installed as an archive and continue to view, export, report on, and analyze the data just as you can today. This differs from solutions that store your data in the cloud. With those types of solutions, when you cancel the subscription, you must download and archive your data off system, and this can make retrieval and reporting more complicated. We often hear of business owners with reluctance to move to subscription pricing because they have traditionally purchased software. But when you think about it, annual maintenance and support is already a form of a subscription. Without the annual business care plan, businesses are unable to receive support, access product updates, or add users or modules. More and more software is only being offered as a subscription, and there are many benefits of pay-as-you-go pricing, including lower upfront costs, quicker return to value, decreased risk, because you always have access to compliance and security updates, and caps on annual price increases. So the question of the day is, how can you save on Sage 100 Business Care? I'm sure you've guessed it by now, by moving to Sage 100 Cloud. Through March 29th, Sage will transition your current business care plan to a Sage 100 Cloud subscription, and you pay nothing until the next renewal date. This gives you immediate access to the additional features and benefits of Sage 100 Cloud. And because there is a cap on annual price increases for Sage 100 Cloud subscriptions, making this move now guarantees your next renewal will cost less than if you renew as a perpetual business care plan. So we're now going to move into the questions and answers. So please enter your questions in the questions section of the GoToWebinar panel, and we will take those as they come. One moment, flipping over to the questions panel. Okay, we have one question. How do I add users with subscription? Very simply, subscriptions are paid directly to Sage by ACH bank draft or credit card. So when you migrate to a Sage 100 Cloud subscription, they're going to have a payment authorization on file. When you need to add users or modules or make any changes to your plan, you simply contact me. This is Jody at Oasis, and tell me what you need to do. And I send the order to Sage, they process the order, they charge the authorized payment method on file, and there you go. So it really makes making changes to your Sage 100 Cloud system, adding users, modules, etc., very easy to handle. Next question related. How is Sage 100 Cloud priced? That is a great question. Through the years, I'm going to give you a little bit of history. Sage has had many different pricing structures for the Sage 100 product line. It has been bundle-based in the past. It's also been user-based, where you paid a set price per user. It's also been module-based, where you only purchased the modules that you needed and the number of user licenses that you needed. So lots of iterations over the years. Currently, Sage 100 Cloud is user-based and module-based at the same time. So depending on the modules that you need in your system, you would fit into one of three core bundle packages: Essentials, Advanced, or Complete. And then there are additional modules that can be added on to those different bundles. And you simply pay an annual fee for the users that you need for that bundle. Again, going back to the first question, it's very easy to change the bundle if you need to add on modules. We simply contact Sage, they process the order and charge the authorized payment method on file. So a lot less paperwork involved with making changes to your licensing for Sage 100 Cloud. Next question. Do I need a separate business care plan with Sage 100 Cloud? That is a two-pronged answer. The first answer is no. Sage 100 Cloud subscription is your business care plan. It's all rolled into one. So you're not paying a licensing fee and a separate fee for your annual business care plan all together. The reason that that is a two-pronged question is that there are a number of Sage endorsed solutions or third-party products that are still sold through Sage on Sage paperwork, but have not yet been made available under the subscription pricing of Sage 100 Cloud. So if you do have any of those endorsed solutions and move to Sage 100 Cloud for your primary core product, you will still have a separate perpetual business care plan just for those integrated third-party solutions. I know that that's very confusing, and if that does affect you, we will completely explain that to you when you want to make the move to Sage 100 Cloud. I have to scroll up to see these windows. What happens? I need to make this bigger. Okay, what happens to customize reports if we use Sage 100 Cloud? The answer is absolutely nothing. They will operate and be available to you exactly as you have them installed today with Sage 100. And because your data doesn't move, you don't have to make any changes to the reports whatsoever. That's a really good question, though. Let's see what else we have. Third-party products. Okay, we have a couple of questions related to third-party products. I think that we're probably talking about perhaps enhancements to your current Sage 100 system. There are a number of integrated solution providers that have written in different enhancements for Sage 100, such as multi-currency, multi-company enhancements by the DSD line, and some others. And I'm seeing a couple of questions here about what happens to those enhancements when you move to Sage 100 Cloud. Again, the answer is absolutely nothing. Those providers are, those enhancements are written to work with Sage 100 Cloud exactly the same way that they work with Sage 100, and they will be available for the same versions at the same time. So when those enhancements are written for Sage 100 version 2019, it will also be available for Sage 100 Cloud version 2019. I hope that answered the question. There's another question here. What are the payroll enhancements? I'm not quite sure that I understand that question, so if that is yours, if you can clarify, I'll come back to that in a minute. What do we have to do to move to Sage 100 Cloud? I'm so glad that you asked. That is the point of this whole session today. And that's where Janae comes into play. When you want to move to Sage 100 Cloud, you simply complete a form. You sign a form that that Janae can prepare for you and send to you, and that is sent to Sage. And under the current promotion, which has to be done before March 29th, but under that current promotion, it is simply a piece of paper that we send into Sage, and they will transition your current business care plan to a Sage 100 Cloud subscription business care plan, and you pay nothing until your next renewal date, whenever that is. The only exception to that is if your current plan is renewing in the month of March, you would not do a $0 migration. You would simply you would renew your business care plan as a Sage 100 Cloud subscription rather than renewing the perpetual business care plan. Okay, let's see if there's any other questions that are different. More information about mobile sales. Again, if you can contact me offline, my email address is jody@oasisky.com. I'd be happy to get you more information on that product. There is some clarification on the payroll question, and I'm not able to answer that right now, so I will need to take that one offline. I will follow up with you offline for that question. Okay, there is another new question. Is there a limit to what version you have to currently be using to transition? No, there is not. If you are using any form of Sage 100 today and have a current Sage 100 business care plan, you can migrate to a Sage 100 Cloud subscription plan at no cost. The only limitation is that there was no Sage 100 Cloud subscription until version 2016. So if you're on 2015 or older, you're not going to see any differences in your product until you upgrade to 2016 or higher. I hope that answered that question. If it didn't, please ask another question and I'll try to answer that one. Okay. I'm not seeing any other questions that we haven't already answered. So we'll give it another minute or two. Jump on now and ring in with your questions if you have any. So while we're waiting to see if any more questions come through, go ahead and move to the next slide with our contact information. So again, my name is Jody Patterson. I'm the Client Care Manager for Oasis Solutions. And if you're interested in any of the extended solutions that we talked about today, I would be the best one to contact. But you do have to start with Janae Fusco because Janae is the one who can help you migrate from your current Sage 100 Business Care plan to a Sage 100 Cloud subscription plan. And that needs to happen before we can add on any of those extended or cloud connected solutions that work with Sage 100 Cloud. So start with Janae. Her email address is Janae, Janae, at oasisky.com, and she is at 502-429-6902, extension 241. And I'm not seeing any other questions, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up the webinar for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope that you'll take advantage of this offer and get in touch with Janae real soon and migrate to Sage 100 Cloud before March 29th. Thank you and have a great afternoon.